Hello everyone, my name is Stuffinson, welcome back to Heroes of the Penitence Repentance. Randomizer. Let's do it. Samson, go into Mother. Now we keep that window open, but we hide it for you. Samson to Mother. Samson to Mother, you copy? I don't copy. I'll take my own notes. You dip. I mean, I guess you kind of copy from the board in that case. Took that damage on purpose, because as Samson, it actually doesn't matter. You know, yeah, I actually see that being finally a valuable item. On a character that takes damage on purpose, usually contact damage, which I guess doesn't really matter for betrayal purposes, does it? Anyway, I see that being very valuable. Sure, actually let's do that. How about it? Yeah, summon your own demise, buddy. I guess I killed them before he could. Anyway, that was still fun. Kind of. Sure, yeah. I think that was fun. Hello, YouTube people. That should be the intro from now on. I know I've done the same one since, like, the first Apollyon episode. Isaac, by the way. But I think now is the time to just make it hello, YouTube people. Just has so much more character, you know. I would love that. This, by the way, is what I would love. 15 cents, though. I mean, it's the expected price. And yet, it seems so out of reach. Guess you could call it a luxury good. That's not really what classifies, you know. That's not really the criteria that, well, yeah. It's a thing that when the price goes up, demand also goes up. I don't remember if it's contingent on like a specific consumer group being looked at. Yo, that's incredible. That's not important either. That's like the first semester of economy. Anyway, we have Little Horn now, so we really want perfection. Like really want perfection. This first floor is kind of a wash for that purpose, but that's so okay. Would have loved a single bomb. I mean, I would have loved more than one bomb, preferably. I don't think there's much of a chance we'll get that, though. So much health. Nice. I will go downpour. I think that's just kind of what we do, but only on the second floor, unless it's an XL floor. You get what I mean, though. Alright, perfection times. Again, one bomb would be great. There was a Tinter Rock as well, so more than one bomb would be even better. Now, we will not be getting perfection, as I am a fool. We could still get it, but it'd be kind of late in the game, and I highly doubt it. Bone Hearts, though. If you can't get something, then it's a luxury. I mean, you know, kind of, yeah. But you can't just make that the rule, though, because some people can get anything they want. Oh, but you might be making the point that a luxury is like something it's relative to the person, you know? It's something that's unobtainable to them. Like a spa day might be a luxury to some, whereas to my boss and dear friend Jeffrey Bezos, I say dear friend, it's more of an acquaintance, and also my boss. Anyway, spa day is kind of, you know, whatever. This is good. There was a time when I didn't really think Little Brim was that incredible. But on a kind of low damage early game run, I think it's very good. Now, but there is like an actual definition for luxury goods. Don't know if there's such a thing as a luxury band. Or is that a Giffen band? It might be a Giffen band, actually. Or a Giffen good. That would be a Giffen good at that point. I don't remember what a Giffen good actually is. I believe it's something... Yeah, I believe it's a band where the price increase... Where a price increase means more people will get it. Maybe. Am I wrong on that? I might be wrong on that. It's been so long. It's also not really a term that comes up too often. Oh, they had an example for it, though. In the textbooks. I'm not sure if I remember it. If I remembered it, I might have remembered it. Seeing as I don't remember it immediately, I might not remember it. Wouldn't you know it? Hedo. Hedonism. That's the one with the goats. I think. Hope your break was nice. I assume it was a break, it wasn't just lunch. You know? Assume it was also a break. When is lunch not a break? When you have to eat it at your desk while working, I guess. Would be one way of spinning that. But yeah, welcome back, either way. Lunch is a given good. It's not. I think lunch is just a good. Although to some it's a luxury good, which is something I am very much against on principle. Not luxury goods, but lunch being one. I feel like the whole not being able to eat certain meals because of money restrictions is bad form on the government side. It was mostly lunch, but yes, a break. 'Twas mostly lunch, but yes, a break. I wonder how many minutes I could take off from work and still return to a job where milk I churn. I work at the butter factory. It's quite a good job, actually. A thing that few people might know is that it is where my mind go when I am in need of reprieve. I my butter churning clothes retrieve, so I can go to the factory and have a wonderful time. Yippee! That was a requiem for a butter churning factory job. It's classic. All right, we have bone heart, so we don't need that. Would have loved a single bomb in there. Would have bought that at a moment. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Snaps. Oh, are you eating breadsticks? Nice. So lunch isn't over yet. Glad to hear it. I had breadsticks 2 days ago. Because my local shopping place, which is actually funny, because it's the same. I say shopping place. It's like, you know, it's not the one closest to where I live, but it's the one that's within reach and also like slightly higher class than normal. Place where you can go buy foodstuffs and stuff. Foodstuffs and stuff. Anyway, the funny part of that is that it's actually the exact same one that my parents shopped at when they left it in their youth. I live in the same city that they did when they were studying for their respective things. Which is really funny. Anyway, let's take this one. It's Anima Solar, which is incredible. Alright. We just need to take this to a room. The gift, that is. And then we take Anima Solar forever. I say it's just very, very good. Very good. I'm wondering, like, no, sorry, I'm not wondering. I'm considering just using the gift here. I know it's, like, we shouldn't do that. No cheese. Shame. This is probably worth it. If for nothing else than the damage. Oh, but the bone hearts, though. Maybe we can get a heal out of it in turn. This actually seems very good. Although, Child's Heart also gives us heals. Something that, believe it or not, we might want. Did you listen to me when I just talked? You never do you? Harold. Anyway, let's kill some flies. Nope. What do you mean? What do you mean, nope? That's really uncalled for. Oh, hey, this. Oh, that counts. What? That shouldn't count. I put that there. Who put that there? I put that there. You never listened to me. Alright. What am I, your dad? Jeez. And your rebellious phase. I see. I am your video game guardian. And also chess teacher. Video game guardian. Yes, we're playing Breath of the Wild now. Don't lose any bone hearts though, because I will actually have a meltdown. They are so good and worth it, and also I will die if I lose them. So let's not. Drop hearts, please. So rude. Didn't even drop any hearts. Well, at least now we know that the present was just gonna be banned. Meaning, Anima Solar is good. What? Oh. Thank you. Never mind. The present was half a spirit heart. Actually. A 7 heart, half spirit heart. And that half spirit heart comes contingent on like an interest period, you know. Man, that's always my favorite class in high school. Interest period. But we just sat around and waited for our banks to like... I recently learned that banks actually charge negative interest these days, which is annoying, because, you know, I thought they were supposed to pay us, but they don't. This is something I should know, but didn't. Yeah. Yeah! I mean, it's really not that good, but sure. I'll be excited about it. You know, I've had many experiences in my life, and many of them have left me with the unique ability to fake enthusiasm for just about anything. It's a skill that more and more people have to learn as time goes on, as it becomes harder to actually be interested in a thing for genuine purposes. These days, everything is profit-driven. Every motivation is forged, not in fire, not in the heat and fire of passion, but instead in cold hard cash. And in turn, that is what our souls become. Cold and hard. And cash, if you sell it, I guess. That's kind of the main thing. What am I going to do about it? I'm just talking about it. Spreading awareness. That's all that needs to be done, right? If I spread enough awareness about it, it'll be solved. Right? Yeah. 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 That's not a bash on anyone who spreads awareness of things. I'm sure that's also, like, worth it. But, if that's all that is being done, you know, if you're not spreading awareness for, like, an organization that actually makes change, then it doesn't have to be an organization, but you know what I mean. If you're just spreading awareness of the thing existing, and not of, like, some kind of solution that is being worked on in tandem, then what's the point of the awareness? Is it to make people begin taking an interest in it enough to where they would be the ones doing the heavy lifting by actually doing stuff about it? Maybe you can't do stuff about it, and that's fine. But if you're the one starting like a spread awareness campaign, should you also... Nah, maybe not. Huh. Didn't mean for this to actually be a conversation. Anyway, that's not to say that I meant for this to be like a one-sided I am right thing, which it kind of sounded like I was insinuating for a hot second there. Do you mind? Thank you. What I meant was that I didn't really think there was so much meat on that little subject that we raised. But now that I've spread enough awareness about that, it's time to do something about this whole darn situation. I messed up already though, didn't I? But we were meant to go to Mother, huh? Yeah, I just straight up didn't do that. Well, force of habit, I guess. Huh. The randomizer set Samson to Mother, but I just immediately disregarded that by not going there. And that's my bad, guys. I feel terrible about it, but I have started to spread awareness about the fact that I messed up, so it shouldn't be an issue going forward. Anyway, guess this is just a normal run now. I'm sorry about that. Truly am. There's no ill intent. To make up for it, let's we're not doing beast again. You're acknowledging respectfully. I want you to be disrespectful about it though. So now what? Now you've ended up making me even angry about it than if you didn't like acknowledge it at all. I wanted you to be super disrespectful about it, but you've just chosen to disregard my wishes, which is actually the most disrespectful thing that you could do. So I guess in a way I did kind of get what I wanted and deserved, Murray. I'm mad, so you win. I don't ever actually get mad though. I know that whole chess upset yesterday was I can't you know, I mean it didn't make me feel good. But I don't ever actually get angry or mad. I was just frustrated that I let that slip. For those who don't know, which is everyone but Hess and I was winning chess yesterday. We had a game that I was winning, like actually just winning 100%. But Hess had a rook remaining, and I made the bonehead move of allowing that rook to back rank my king, which I defended with another rook that I had, which then got taken by that rook, and then I was back ranked. And it was so obvious that I thought about it for like half a second before I made that other move, I would have seen it. It was just, oh hey, there's a free knight here, let's yoink that. But I shouldn't have. And I was winning, and we both know that, so I don't feel bad about my chess skills as a whole. I'm just mad about that one outcome. Not mad, but you know, mad enough to talk about it. Which I guess means, you know, means something. For a person as just normally completely chill as I. Someone completely just unfazed by the realities at play. 'Twas hilarious. Yeah. But you know that means I'm just never gonna make that same kind of mistake ever again, right? Like, not only am I not gonna do that same rook move, I'm never gonna make a move where I haven't considered all the possibilities ever again. So from now on, every move I make will be just top notch, top class. Just like this guy's defensive skills, honestly. I shot the wrong way with the brim. This is also annoying to me. Wish I had not done that. Yoink. Alright. Now this run is actually not very good. We have Enemy Solar, which is always a treat. Unless you're tainted guy. Tainted guy. Yoink. But yeah. It's kind of all we have going. Also a little horn. Little brim. The halo's fine. But aside from all those things, we have nothing. Nothing at all. It's adversary. Oh shoot, boy, I hate this. I hate this guy with a passion. Well, you hitting me only damages yourself more. And also, you are now imprisoned, except you're not. Actually, Enemy Soul just doesn't work there. Obviously. Why would it? How would it? I don't even know how that would work. Like, with the intricacies of this game, I'm just not sure that would even be possible. Anyway, let's move on. I'm alright with this. I'm alright. And okay. And alright and okay. Said Macklemore. Do you ever have one of those days where you feel like you're just gonna mackle less? You know? You've been living that Macklemore life all week. You party, you make things and have a good time doing it. But then you wake up one day and you kind of feel, I could use a day off of this whole mackle situation. The beauty of this statement is that mackling could really mean anything. You'd never be called mackleless. Well, we all try our damage. Thank you. We all try our best, but we will never ever reach that just completely immaculate state that we all vie for, you know? I have no keys. That is so infuriating. I want keys, buddy. Give them. Give the keys, man. Give keys a chance. How about that? That's a card. That's not even slightly the same. I might die. And I'd be so okay with it. I welcome death. Let's do boss rush. As punishment for not doing mother, let's do boss rush with this setup. We're actually doing it. I hope. Yeah, we should be able to. I feel like, yeah, I feel like we're doing fine. Unless I die, of course, which would be kind of a dampener on the whole thing. I didn't. Alright. Let's take that also as punishment. Oh, well, we have no keys. Ah! We have no keys, you guys. Wait. Can we get a key drop? Nope, we got it. Just go in there. Key. Just come on. Please. Wait. Ooh, wait. That didn't... Oh, that didn't break it. I thought they might have. That's annoying. Well, at least we get host hat. Yeah, this is my punishment for not doing the run as intended. If I fail here, then that's completely okay. That's how it's meant to be. And not taking Sacred Heart. Also punishment. Just had to open all those golden chests, huh? Just had to do it. Well, nothing tastes better than the sweet irony of having something and then having it slip between your fingers and out of your grasp, which is near your fingers, but not so close as to, like, it doesn't even graze your fingers, you know? The irony completely passes through it. Wait, the thing passes through, not the irony. The irony is very tangible and also on your fingers. Fingers with a K. It makes your fingers sticky, which makes it even weirder that the thing that slipped between them could do that, because stickiness and slipperiness kind of are opposites, right? Which is kind of strange, isn't it? Like, properties of things can also be opposites. I mean, that's classic light and dark, but I have never really considered sticky and slippery to be opposites. Has to do with friction, though. So I guess in that sense, they're just opposite sides of the friction scale. In that case, it makes sense that they're opposites. I guess opposite attributes are kind of only present when something exists on the same scale as the other thing. And they exist in, like, opposing either quadrants or, like, political quadrants, I guess. But those only exist because there are, like, different... Huh. You know how, like, the political compass is like a y-axis and an x-axis? But that's only because, like, the y-axis represents one kind of class of thinking and the party's positioning on those matters. The x-axis is, like, another one entirely. I couldn't tell you which ones they are, because I guess political compasses are kind of different. If I can find a real one, I could probably make a very salient point there. But if you look at a political compass ever, and notice why it's actually, like, represented by metric space, it would probably be because the y-axis is like one scale of one kind of policy, and the x-axis is a different one. So I guess in that sense, it also kind of ties into the whole opposites thing. They do say opposites attract. So maybe politicians are just really horny for each other. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're not disagreeing about politics. They just they both want to be like either bottom or top in the relationship, I guess. They're just vying for the place in that relationship that they want to be in, you know. Not that there has to be like a top or a bottom. You can also just kind of be chill about it and take turns, or just kind of not really define it that way. I mean, it's a very classic. I guess the reason people use top and bottom as kind of personality traits, you know, oh, that guy's such a bottom, is because it kind of represents like a whole stereotype type of thing, you know. It's a very short way of kind of laying out. Oh, we all know this type, you know. not necessarily know them personally. We don't know a person with these traits necessarily, but we all know what those traits indicate. And what is indicated by the topness or bottomness of a person. I don't think it has to do with the actual, like, whether or not you are top or bottom in League of Legends. Also, won't anyone think of the junglers? I personally think jungle is one of the most important positions. When stuff goes wrong, it's usually because the jungle didn't do their job properly. That's not really true, but a good jungle player can really help, probably. I stopped playing League like ages ago. I picked it up, but I picked it up again recently. As I picked it up, it's free. It's free on this and this place. Anyway, probably riot.com. If I had to guess. I'm not an expert on these matters. But I didn't play a single, like, actual match against people because I feel like it's reached a point where the only people who play the game are really good. And I don't really want to contend with that. Is that Chaos card? It is not. It is Error Walk, which is just much worse. I mean, it does a thing. Did I kill? Ha! Oh, I guess the Brimstone might have gotten it. Weird. Anyway. Ooh. 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 I might die. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that would be kind of fun. But yeah, when I played League of Legends, I had a friend whom I still have, who we haven't talked in a bit. We should do that. Anyway, just saying that into the void doesn't really, you know. I've raised awareness of the fact that we need to speak, but I'm not doing anything about it. But either way, he was very adamant about me learning to play League because it was like his favorite game. He's very much the type of person who would play League. You know the type, don't you? What a... Well, in a literal sense, he was a bottom, I guess. Because that's the characters he played went there, usually. He was very into Blitzcrank. Like, in a I want to play as this character way. Not in a, like, other way. Anyway. And I would play Darius, because Darius is great. And they've made Darius, like, a starter champion now, which is weird to me. When I picked it up again, they give you, like, 3 champions, and Darius was just there for the picking. So I did that, because Darius, like, I had to buy him back in my day. I had to, like, purchase him. For 6,300 of those weird fake money. Monies. The money's Lisa. But now it's just free. And I feel cheated, frankly. That was close. But, alas, no cigar. Anyway, he was very good at the game. I was not. End of story, kind of. He was good at the game, whereas I was not. That is the end of my tale of woe. Do 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 do. Wonder if he still plays League. Might. He might. I feel like I can run on autopilot. Yes, yeah. I ran on autopilot for a moment, and now I'm kind of crashing. Not in like a permanent way, but just in a. I need like a couple seconds to collect my thoughts, know where I stand on this run, because we're kind of relying on Little Horn to do damage against bosses, in conjunction with the whole active item thing. Anima Solar is the name of it. For anyone wondering. Nope. You don't get to do that. What I get to do, however, is boatload of damage. Yoink. Ooh, missed. A whiff and a miss. That's not what they say. Really. But, ooh, didn't even realize that we got hypercoagulation. Is that from Boss Rush? I guess I noticed that, I just didn't acknowledge it. Anyway. Didn't acknowledge it respectfully. Don't go in there. That's 2 hearts that we'll never get back. Because it's our bone heart. Let's go in here. Yep, I am smart. Don't require keys, please. It's the relic, which is actually very good for us. Now, it's no sacred heart. But it is, like, pretty decent sustain. Which is, appreciated. Thank you, video game. Alright. Let's go down here. I think League was also where I learned about the concept of sustain. You know? You sustain the damage. And all that. That's what you do. That's not what that means. You sustain by living longer. Usually. It's kind of a survivability thing. Wait, was Elder Scrolls Online when I learned about it? Might be. Might have been. Elder Scrolls Online is really good. I haven't played it in forever. I got the Indrik mount and then I stopped. Because I've been wanting that forever. Because it's actually really cool. But just the nascent one, because the other ones are kind of lame. I don't know. I mean, there are cool ones, but... yeah, I just think it's weird that they keep coming back for events. You know? If you don't know, you don't know, but it's a mount that comes back for events, essentially. Wow, this is fun. And it, you need to collect, like... you need to do quests, essentially, to get, like, tickets to buy feathers to make the mount. And then there are these, kind of unique mounts. They kind of depend on, like, the events, I guess. Time of year. But they keep using the same ones, I feel. I mean, they make new ones as well, but... the first ones are never really out of reach, I feel. Which is how I would have done it. Had I been a game developer. I would have made them, like, super exclusive. You know? But they're just not. Well, you will kind of eternally be playing catch-up if you don't get them as they come out. Because then they're only available when they make a new one, you know? So you'll be skipping out on getting the new one to get closer to getting the older ones. Which I guess you could do. You could just keep playing hard to catch up, you know? Little after little. But it's, like I said, it's a game of catch-up at that point. But some of them are really not that cool. I like the nascent one. That's the one that you use to evolve. Imagine Eevee. Imagine Pokemon Eevee. But to get Eevee, you have to collect a bunch of feathers, like the base feathers. And then you have to evolve it using berries once you get the Eevee, to get the different evolutions. But the evolutions are specific to, you know, events. But not so specific as to be exclusive. I did that on purpose, don't worry about it. I'm getting a bit impatient there. That's alright. As long as I'm not dying. Wouldn't that be wacky? Is that mum transformation? Tis not. Tis 2 out of 3 though, which is 66%. Repeating, of course. Guess I should have said put 0.66. And at that point it would have made some sense. Anyway. Really wish we had found a boss room at this point. Had found the boss room. That's what I wish we had done by now. Yeah, I kind of felt like that one was going to take me out. I'd hoped that it wouldn't, but I felt like it might. And that's why when it did, I didn't really feel betrayed or anything. I just felt empty inside. Alright. Is there a play here where we take a lot of damage and lose our bone heart, all to get in there? No. Let's not do that. Although, we now have incentive, and we won't lose the red heart, or the spirit, you know the one. You know the one heart. The one that I'm talking about currently. Presently. Which also is when I will be with you, my lord. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at the damage. Look at the damage output. Yeah! With 13 damage now. Oh god, it's the matriarch. Let's kill it. Like, very, very quickly, please. Another one. Come on. More. I need more. Ooh, that is... This is good, yeah. I feel like the matriarch was actually a very good enemy to fight here. Because, red hearts is the main reason. Alright. Now we play this until we win. We should take these, though. Whenever convenient. Bit of sustain, you know. Might as well. Tally-ho. Oh, and also, our trinket is good. More bone hearts. We like those. Now, this one is not as good, but that's okay. We can manage. Can also go to the curse room, but that would be a bad idea. So let us not. Boss room. Thought so. I'm simply too smart for this game to deceive me any further. I figured it out. I've learned that if you look at the map and you see that you've kind of gone down a long corridor, there's a good chance the boss room is close. It was a gamble, but it paid off. Anyway. Ooh, that's a shame. Right there. It's bonk it. Bonk it! Get out, Miss Swamp, bonk it! Thou art caught in a web of your own lies. I feel like I deserved something better there. After just severely... I feel like, well, maybe doing boss rush was a good idea. Opened my eyes to the possibilities here. We should go down though, because that's the item we took to further weaken our powerful run. Oh right, we were that strong because we'd taken a bunch of damage. Ah, I see. I see now. I understand. So to get back there, all I need to do is get hit a bunch. That's easy. First we get in the shower, and then we bring up the tea bags. Right, that's the meme. But there are like other ones as well. Other memes. They do exist, so I've been told. I'm kind of behind on memes, you know? I don't have like a meme page anymore. Or an app. Man, this is shameful, I know. But way back in the day, I was an avid user of 9gag. That's my go-to funny app. For the funnies that I had to say. Which is fine. I mean, I guess. It's user-friendly. You just scroll down. But then I started using Imgur. Anyway, I started using that. Because my older sister did. Again, she's kind of been a trendsetter for me. I kind of just follow suit, as it were. That's alright. She always made better decisions, didn't she? Well, not necessarily, but she always kind of... she didn't get caught up in just keeping things the way they are, you know? I used 9gag because I always had. But then she opened my eyes to the clearly superior app. Maybe I should have kicked that bomb, huh? Weird. What a concept. Alright. Could really use one of those, one of those, yes, thank you. And another one. I missed. Thank you, Hostat. Where were you on that one, Hostat? Maybe contact damage just isn't affected. Which would make sense. Anyway. See, you'd think you'd get to shoot at me there, but you actually don't. And you never will. Well, you might, a little bit. But not so much as to pose any threat. Bwahaha. Alright. Now it's the shooty bang bang time. We've done it. Well, not like entirely, but you know. We've made it here. And now we can take devil deal items for a living. Why isn't the chest all Angel Deal items. How about that? This is actually very good. Sure, as punishment. This is punishment for me not doing mother. Have to do this. Now, for those of you saying this is easier than doing the lamb, I kind of agree. I never really, I don't know, I never got the lamb fight, I think. It's a mystery to me. Now, our actual damage output is lacking, and I don't think I've seen Bighorn trigger on this guy, which is weird. I feel like it kind of should, considering that it is an enemy. But as long as it works on these guys, it's fine. We just need our pitiful damage to sustain us. Yoink that guy. Should have maybe yoinked death instead, actually, as death is more threatening to me. But yeah, Little Brim has been a carry. We've had a bunch of carry items. I've named them earlier. You heard me say it. Right. I've put myself in like a 50-50 weak and strong position here. Because we have no red hearts, we will get invulnerability. And we get flight, I guess, which is fine for creep. But we also lose out on the healing, which we wouldn't be getting much of anyway, probably. Oh, do I not have... I don't have Cuba meat. Huh. Weird. Must have been last run. I thought I did. Let's show you that. That, okay, it just breaks when it runs out of health. I guess that makes sense. Kind of wish it would have kept up, and these guys would then... That wouldn't work. Nah. That wouldn't have worked. I'm dumb. But in a very smart way. In a smart and successful businessman way. Business. Merry business. It's the business Christmas that we've all been waiting for. They should have business Christmas. I guess they have Christmas like parties at many job sites. But I feel like if they held like a Christmas at work, that might sound like hell, but like it wouldn't be taken over. You know, you'd still have regular Christmas also, but you'd also have business Christmas, which would be organized by your place of work. It would be like they couldn't opt out. It's a holiday. They have to do it. They're forced to enjoy the holiday, just like real life. But they give you gifts, which some job places already do, and you give gifts to your boss, which you might do at your work. That'd be kind of weird dynamic, but you know, I don't judge. Unless the gifts you give are really weird. If you give your bosses foot rubs on the regular and you don't work as a foot masseuse, that's weird. I think they might be taking advantage of you, which is bad. Don't give foot massages. Well, you're allowed to if you really want, I guess. Kind of harmless, honestly, but it's still weird. It's a weird dynamic. Puts a weird precedence for the exchange of services in the workplace. Yeah, Bighorn just does not work. Weird. It's fine though. We'll live. We will live to see yet another Christmas, won't we? I feel like we might. Get a bit lucky with it, maybe. Never mind, we have shielding. We don't need luck. Wait, we might need luck. Nah, we just need good timing. I really wish Bighorn would trigger, but I guess not. Does this mean it also doesn't work on Mama Gertie? Because that's... and the Haunt? Maybe it's specifically this boss and not this type of kind of wall clingy boss. Which I guess there are also others of. Not just the ones I mentioned, but also wall creepy crawly repentance guy with the brimstone beams and all that. That's one. That's one boss right there. Very long name. Don't know how they fit it on the screen, but it's impressive, frankly. Anyway. Are you not done yet? Jesus. There we have it. I invoked the name. And ended your life. Had we seen a delirium portal there, I would have had to do it. As punishment. That's easy for me to say now, though. Seeing as that didn't happen. But either way, I feel like this is good. I feel like this is very good. It's a good start for our randoms. They're working out. I'm sorry I didn't actually do this one, though. We could have done that, though. You saw the run. We had Masola. I had nothing to be worried about. Would have been even easier with a single key, though. At a crucial moment. But anyway, for now that'll be it. Thank you all for watching. And I'll meet you in the future. Bye bye.